Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. I am Jennifer of Jennifer's World of Stitches, and we are doing a Flosstube video. It is Flosstube 151. And first off, I'm going to show you all my WIPS and then get into reading and life update. But first, I want to welcome any new subscribers. Thank you so much for coming and stopping and to check us out, and if you're returning, thank you for coming back. Okay, so I have not done a whole lot of anything. I've done 3 WIPs and haven't put a whole lot of stitches into them. So we are going to get started on excuse me, the WIPS, and don't mind the hand. This is a glove the doctor gave me to use for stitching when I am not working, and it really it helps a lot. So for my carpal tunnel, so yeah, it helps. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the focus piece. And I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really been focusing a lot on any stitching. Work has just like taken up most of my time. It is the mini traditional nutcracker from Heaven and Earth, and from Heaven and Earth Designs, and the artist is Peggy Collins, and this is the mini version. I'm not doing the actual full coverage one. Well, the actual original regular chart. This is the mini version. And I started down in the, whoops, darn it, I hit the button. I started down in this corner, in the lower left corner. And that's where I'm at so far. Now, sorry, the lighting is kind of reflected in here today. Don't ask me why. I have tried to fix that. It's not, so bear with me if it looks like it's going in and out. I do apologize. Okay, so far to date, I've done 3,766 stitches, and I'm at 5%. And I'm doing this 2/1 on 18 count, and it's full cross, and that's where I'm at now. I ran out of, if you guys can see this color, which is 3808, I ran out of 3808. Bleh. Yeah. I had a bobbin full somewhere. I don't know what happened to it. I have to find it. When I was organizing stuff and trying to get stuff situated, I misplaced it. So I just decided to start working on the black and then fill in everything else. And I have it on my list of floss that I need to order for next week. So, because I ordered floss, and when I did, it didn't, I thought I had that on the list, and obviously I didn't. So it was just kind of like, oh, so, yeah, that is one color that I have to get. But that is where I'm at so far. This is the half page down here at the bottom, yeah, the half page at the bottom, and I have to fill it in. I have all the colors now that I need for this section down here. I know it's hard to see, but there's colors up here that I need to fill in, and I have those colors. But yeah, the one color I really needed, I didn't put on the order, so, but that's okay. I will order it next week. Okay, the next one, now if I complete this, doing 376 stitches a day, I could get it done by January. But we'll see. I don't know. I'll see after tonight when I get done stitching on it. I haven't like I said, stitching has been like few and far between, and when I do stitch, I stitched on the 3 that I have, and it wasn't a whole lot of stitches. Okay, so the next one is a new start. Oh, goody, we have a severe thunderstorm warning, so yeah. This is a 4th of July one, and I found this, Helen Dacey, and she is a stitcher friend of mine on Facebook from she's in the Heaven and Earth group, and she posted the link to the chart that she liked, and well, I went and found the one for us, for the United States. Excuse me, I need something to drink. So sorry. It is called The Celestial Oath, and it is by SSL Designs Company on Etsy. And I was just like, when I saw this, I was like, holy crap. Now, the picture I'm going to show you is not, does not show what I'm stitching now. What I'm stitching on, what color I'm using now is 310, and it's not showing that. So, but this is what it's going to, that's her. And I don't know if I can pull up a picture of her on Etsy or not. Let me see. Sometimes I can get lucky and do that. And let's see. Let's see. I gotta get to the. She has a lot of really cool ones on her thing, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. All right, there it is. All right. This is the actual picture. There you go. That's the actual picture. Isn't that gorgeous? I am trying to do, you know, stitching for like different, you know, holidays like 4th of July and so forth. And yeah, oh my gosh, I just fell in love with this one. And this is kind of my weekend piece. I'm rotating on the weekends. So this is, I worked on this last weekend. And isn't it just like, oh my gosh, it's just gorgeous. And I mean, it has the Capitol building right here in DC, and I was just like, oh my gosh. So actually I need to save this picture if I can. I'm gonna try to save this picture. I gotta try to save the picture because I am like, I don't know if I can save the picture. I'm trying to save the picture because I don't have the actual picture, and I want to save the picture, and I'll figure it out later. I'll just leave this open. Okay, so the next one is, so let me see, I'll tell you what I've done so far. I'm like totally, this is a squirrel moment, senior moment, even though I'm not a senior yet. I've done 1,128 stitches on it so far, and this will be, if I stick to you know, 376 stitches a day, it'll be done in 2028 in August. So far, this is where I'm at the top left hand, but that's where this is her, the top of her wing. I'm assuming that's what that is, but that's where I'm at. And this piece I only work on the weekends. And it's on 18 count, and I'm doing full cross, and it's 2/1. So this is what I'm doing on the weekends, but I'm going to rotate out this weekend because I have to spin the wheel. Okay, so, which I'll probably do that today, tomorrow, something. The next one, the very last one that I've worked on, and like I said, I have not gotten a whole lot of stitches, period, just because work, and I'll get into that in a real life, in my life update. This is Shepherd's Cottage, the Shepherd's Cottage. The artist is Mandy Manzano, and it's by Heaven and Earth Designs, and it's this, and if you guys can see right here, that's the diamond painting, and I am getting ready to replace that because some of the diamonds are coming off, and my cat likes to try to, one of the cats likes to try to, she's actually literally climbed from, if you can see, the top of the couch and literally jumped on top of that. So it's been an experience with the cat, and yeah. So this is where I'm at. So what I've done so far. Well, that's, yeah, you know what I mean. And I kind of just went where it was taking me, and I just kind of went with where I was, and that's where I'm at. This is the first page, this is the second page, so I just kind of took the color that I'm working now, which is, I think, 902, and I just went, yeah, and I'm not holding it up, I just went wherever, and I have really no set way I'm doing this one. I'm just going wherever it takes me, to be honest. It's been this one was one of the ones that I had not worked on, but I don't know if you guys can see how tall, or that this is the bottom and there's the top. It's not that big really, but yeah, so I'm just going wherever I feel like on this one. I used to do page by page, but now it's just wherever I feel like going with it. So all right, so plans, I'll do the plans. I didn't really plan on talking about that, but let me see, hold on, I'm not even in the right chart. Let me see. All right, I'm at 7.38% on the Shepherd's Cottage, and I have done 16,716 stitches so far, and this is supposed to be done next year in October. We'll see. It just all depends on me. And because I'm just one of these people, I just go stitch whatever comes that I decide to stitch. And lately, I have a wheel, and lately, I haven't been really, yeah, I haven't really been doing the wheel lately. It's just been kind of like, you know, I don't really care. And I'm trying to figure out how to do this. It won't let me take a picture, and it certainly won't let me save it. So, not unless I can get it to. I'll just leave it to later. This is bugging me. Okay. Sorry. It is bugging. I told you it's a squirrel moment over here. Let's see what else. All right, so plans for next week for the rest of the, I think what I'm just gonna do is do Flosstube every month. Just because that's basically what my schedule is going to allow. Possibly it might change during the school year because I am going to be changing my availability. We'll see. I don't know. It just really I don't know. Because little dude is going to be trying out for track, and I kind of want to, you know, be there when he does. So we'll see what happens. Okay. So until then, Flosstube will just be every month for now, because I never work on anything. I only work on one project like every week or whatever, and lately, because I've been focusing on the Nutcracker, that's really the only one I've been focusing on, and on the weekends. So it just makes sense to me to do a Flosstube every month, and then, you know, do a Stitch with me, you know, every week, and same thing with the no talking one. So we'll see. Like I said, it's just okay. Reading update, and that requires me pulling out my reading journal. Okay, so let's see. I gotta go back into that one. I don't know if I didn't finish that. I did finish a couple of books, and I did talk about those couple books in my Stitch With Me. One is called Murder Between the Lines by Clara W. Finch. And I'm trying to think. Don't I have the summary for that? No. Hold on. I'll find it. Let me see. It was an audiobook, and I was not, I really liked the book in general, but I just didn't like the narrator. They didn't use an actual human being. They used a virtual voice. And while the story itself was good, I just could not, the narration, it was just, it sucked. That's the only thing I can describe it. It just sucked. It sucked toe cheese. There you go. But it's a really good book, and I'm hoping to get the next one. But this is, it's the first book in a series, and it's the Haunted Bookshop Witch series. And the main character, her name is Olivia, and this is the little blurb about it. Olivia Whitlock came to Candlewood Cove to sell her aunt's failing bookshop and leave. Then a rare book dealer is murdered during the shop's literary weekend, and the Wiccan page starts leaving clues in the margins. Now Olivia has a skeptical sheriff watching her, a black cat appearing wherever trouble starts, and a dead former owner who refuses to stay quiet. The bookshop may be trying to save her or warn her. To solve the murder before the killer writes her out of the story, Olivia will have to read between the lines. So yeah, even though the narrator was a virtual voice, yeah, it was pretty cool. I liked the story, and was very, very, it was pretty good. I mean, I would give it 5 stars. It was just really, really good. And the next one is A Body in the Book Club. And it's a cozy murder. It's a cozy mystery, or yeah, one of the cozy murder mysteries. And yeah, I read that one. So that was the first book I read. And then let's see, what was the next one? I got got a little reading a reading planner journal thing from Happy Planner. Yeah. I like it. I just don't use it all the time like I should, and I need to. Okay, the next one that I read, it was a mystery. It's called Outside the Lines, a Claudia Rose novel, and it's by Sheila Lowe. And I did not listen to this one. I read it. And it was pretty good. The only issue I had was I was confused. Not with the story. Even though some of she's a forensic handwriting analyst. And some of the stuff I was very confused. I had to research some of it. I had to sit there and Google on my phone some of the the things that, she was talking about that, you can do and so forth. And I was just like, huh? So, yeah, it was, oh my gosh. Let me see. It says, I thought I had wrote the description of that one. I guess I didn't. Excuse me. I am so sorry. Oh, excuse me. I've got the burps. All right, so let's see. All right. The summary is: forensic handwriting expert Claudia Rose has plenty of experience testifying in court. But this time around, the defendant gets his terrible revenge. Barely surviving the brutal assault, Claudia is traumatized and suffering from PTSD. Her partner, Jovanak, is busy investigating a mailbox bombing, so Claudia seeks refuge in England. But to her shock, his case follows her to England. And the chief suspect is making some really good points. Faced with a group the police have deemed eco-terrorist, Claudia sees them as victims of the chemical company they are bent on taking down. Now in trouble with both the FBI and New Scotland Yard, Claudia is at odds with the most important person in her life. And it was weird. Just because when she goes to describe the handwriting thing that, the analysis that Claudia does, I was just like, okay, I don't understand, but okay. So, but yeah, it was really good. I mean, I learned a lot, and it was really, really, yeah, it was pretty good. I was kind of like, and she gets what happened. I'm not going to get, well, yeah, it's going to be a spoiler, but this assault was really, really bad. And so she ends up going, and then the next thing she's helping, it's her friend, and then her fiance shows up, and then it becomes all this one big thing. And Oh my gosh, it was really, really good. It was really, really good. I was just like, yeah, I got to read some more of these. This is an author that I've never heard of. So, yeah, so I'll be reading some more of her books again. And the author is Sheila Lowe. And let's see, the next one. I didn't finish. I added that one. Let me see, I did not finish that one. That was for something else. Yeah, that's the only reading I've done lately. I am in the middle of listening to a book I need to review for NetGalley, and I don't even have that information over here. Go figure, right? Okay, so life update. Well, work has been just taking up so much of my time, and I have to put my hair up, guys. It is really hot in here. Even though the air is on, I'm like sitting here dying. Work has just taken up so much of my time, and by the time I get home, I stitch a little bit, and then I've been trying to get back into reading, and then, you know, I stitch for maybe 1 or 2 hours, and then I go and read, and then that's it. And yeah, I don't, yeah. So, and then last week with all this heat, that heat was just horrible last week. I thought I was just going to die. And it was so bad that my father trucked out and came and picked me up one day from work because the temperature was just awful, that there was no way I was going to walk home. It just wasn't going to, yeah, wasn't going to happen. So, yeah, and of course, little dude, he goes out in it and he's fine. Don't ask me. I don't understand. I will never understand that one. He's okay. And then, yeah, so he's been trying to build up his muscles in his legs so that he can, you know, try out for track and so forth. And then I can't believe it. Summer's almost halfway over, and I'm kind of glad because I'm ready for school to start, and I'm ready for fall weather, and I'm ready. I'm done. I'm done with this heat, and I'm just done, and I've got stuff in my eye. So sorry. And I'm just so done with the heat, with the temperatures. It's crazy, and yeah, it's been fun. Let's see, what else can I tell you has been going on. I went and saw the doctor about my hand today, and I don't need surgery, thank God. That was one of my big things. He gave me this well, not this one. I have 2 of them. I bought one for myself, and then he gave me this, and it was funny because I have one just like it. So he gave me he prescribed this for me, and I can wear it when I stitch. And he asked me about this part of my hand. Hold on. Sorry about that. Neighbors being loud in the hallway. He asked me about because I had complained about this part where, you know, right where your palm and this part of your hand meet. And I told him, I said, ever since I had that nerve test done and they stuck that needle in here, it has really, really been like sore. So he, you know, was like, it just flared it up. And I said, I think so. I said, it doesn't hurt. It just, there's days that it can be sore, and it just adds to, you know, the arthritis and so forth. And there's days that it just hurts. And he said, I totally get it. So he prescribed this, and then he told me to continue wearing my brace that I have that just goes around my hand. I just take it, and basically my thumb goes through here, through the hole of the brace, and then I don't have the brace in front of me to show you, but it's, yeah, I use it at work. And there's days that I'm fine. There's days that my hand doesn't, you know, flare, and I'm good. But to be on the safe side, I was using my glove, but to be on the safe side, I use this glove when I'm at home, because yeah, it just, I don't need. And he says, we're going to be proactive. He says, because you know, it's not bothering you, and we don't want it to get worse, and so, you know, we're going to do this and do that. And I said, well, are you going to make me have surgery? And he says, no, you're not going to have surgery. So, which is the good thing. I'm, you know, glad about that. That is one thing that I do not have to worry about. He said it would only have been 5 minutes anyway. They would have, you know, numbed my hand or whatever and so forth. And he says, but you don't need that. And he looked at my x-rays, and he said, yeah, there's no need for that. He says, the only thing that my concern is like, I don't know if I've told y'all before. I think I told y'all, where my thumb, right here at the joint of my thumb, right here, the nerve, my bone is like brushing that nerve sometimes, and it can really, it can add to the whole situation. So he said, we're going to keep an eye on that. He says, but right now I don't need you to come back, and if it gets worse, you need to come see me. I was like, okay, not a problem. So yeah, so I came home, and did all that. Then I ran to the grocery store, because we are not using, we haven't been using the water here in our house. Well, yeah, we do, but we don't. So we've been buying bottled water, because our pipes and all that mess, ugh, you just don't want to know. And so I had to go get water, and of course I had to get the cat food. And then I went and got my nails done. I got polka dots this time. Isn't that cute? And then I came home. And I've been home ever since. And I've been trying to kind of straighten up some. And I'm getting ready to sit down and cross stitch and watch TV. And I don't know what I'm going to watch yet. I just finished watching Mayor of Kingstown. I started that last week, and I just finished finished all 4 seasons. So and I finished Dutton Ranch too. I was kind of don't know how else to put that one. That was just kind of took me by surprise. But trying to think what else I can tell you is going on, because I had a whole list in my brain, and of course Ding Ding here didn't write it down, because of the simple fact I didn't think I was going to need this list. I'm thinking I did restart my Scentsy business, and I will post the link down below. I keep forgetting to do that for links, and I do apologize. And there's a bunch of good deals on Scentsy right now. The warm I think the warmers, hold on, and I'll tell you. I will tell you. Let's see. This is not the one I wanted. That's not the thing I wanted. Let's see. Come on. There we go. Let's see. We got, we've got, the Harry Potter products, the Scentsy Bar bundle, the Wizarding World Scentsy Bar, and I'm trying to think what else there is. And of course this, and I'll show you a picture of it if I can get to it. Come on. There it is. I'm trying to show you all the picture. Let me see the picture. Yeah, all right, I'll show you. Really, I won't even show the price, but there's, isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? And then it just cute. They've got, what else? There is, they even have an owl. And, yeah, they have Hedwig. He's just cute. That is, gonna be, my daughter asked me to get that, so I have to place an order next week. And, then, of course, you know, all the regular scents, bars, and so forth. And, but it's a Harry Potter birthday sale. And I will take that link and I will put that. Let me see if it will let me. Yeah, it'll let me copy. So I will take the link and I will put it down in the description. You have Gryffindor, warmer, the House Pride, and it's all the different. Is it? Is it all the different ones though? Oh, come on. No, it's just Gryffindor. There isn't one for the Scentsy warmer. There is a mini Scentsy warmer for each house. So there's a lot on here, and I will put the link down below, and you can just, you know, go on my link and look. And there is, if you scroll down, there's a spot that's, what does it say? I'll tell you what it says. It says happy birthday sale. And just click on that and you'll see all the stuff come up. You got Hedwig, you got a Hedwig replacement, all sorts of things. So there's, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on. And yeah, there's a lot of really, really cool stuff. And if you even want to be part of the you know, want me to subscribe to, you know, getting all the little, you know, blurbs, alerts, and whatever, you can do that too. Okay, so I think that's it. Yeah, I'm almost 40 minutes in. I didn't realize I'm sitting here running my mouth. So I'm going to hop off here, and I am going to charge my phone because my phone is just telling me it needs to, now I need to charge it, and relax, stitch, watch something. I don't know what I'm going to watch yet. And I will see everybody next time. I hope you all have a great week, great month, and I will see you all again. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.